Hey, Sydney, Casey, good morning. The plan puts money directly into the pockets of American people and American businesses. We wanted to break down what exactly the federal stimulus package is and how it helps you. At $2 trillion, it's the largest aid measure in American history.
That's what it's designed to do, is to pump money into the economy to keep it afloat during a time of uncertainty.
The legislation passed Wednesday, giving essential relief to workers and an economy both struggling as COVID-19 cases climb.
They really want to be aggressive about this. Will hopefully give some degree of confidence to consumers and to businesses that they're not going to be left out in the lurch.
Breaking down the numbers, the bill allocates a direct payment of $1,200 to taxpayers who make less than $75,000 a year. Married couples earning up to $150,000 a year can get a check for $2,400.
So there are limits on that. That was put into the bill, obviously, to make sure that people who need it the most get it.
That's why as your annual income goes up, the payment goes down.
The idea is that, yes, we will provide, it's not a huge amount of money, but it's better than nothing.
As far as who's eligible, about 90% of Americans will receive full or partial payments. And it does include people receiving Social Security and disability checks. You cannot get a payment if someone claims you as a dependent, even if you're an adult, or if you owe child support.
We never had anything that we could really compare this to. And therefore, we're sort of building this plane while we're flying it.
The bill covers much more than just individual checks. It's billions of dollars for unemployment benefits, hospitals, and loans for small business and big business alike.
We don't want to ignore big businesses because big businesses produce a lot of output and employ a lot of people.
The federal government and the Federal Reserve are the two fists fighting this problem, as it's something the states cannot do.
If the federal government does not step in, I think you would have a laundry list of problems that could really drag the country not just into a recession, but into a depression.
Is this enough? Nobody knows. But the point is, without it, we would be a lot worse off.
A lot of people also asking, where does this $2 trillion come from? Well, it's a good question when you look at a country that is already in trillions of dollars of national debt. But Dr. McCara explained it to me, saying that it's better to pump this money into the American economy now to prevent a collapse in the economy that would make that national debt of $23 trillion much worse. We're live in Johnson City this morning. Sydney, Casey will send things back to you in the studio.